Meanwhile, in Georgia, and this is, I think, for me, some of the two most important, well, I shouldn't say that, but Georgia and Florida are going to be huge. And there's another race, Kara Eastman running in Nebraska. It looks like it is going to be out of reach for her. She was facing a huge amount of Republican money that came in late, and the Democrats just did not step up to help her. Part of that is it's Omaha, Nebraska, and so on paper anyways, you wouldn't want to put a lot of money in. Another part of that, I think, is she's running in Nebraska not as a center, as a moderate, but rather as a full-throated progressive, and I think there may be institutional money that doesn't feel so comfortable with that. If someone wins in Omaha with that kind of platform, it creates pressure points all along the line for more moderate and corporate-friendly Democrats. But we shall see what happens in the coming days. Meanwhile, in Georgia, Brian Kemp, who is the Secretary of State, who has been on a relentless mission to disenfranchise voters, in the waning days when the story comes out that their own Secretary of State website is insecure in terms of allowing for voter data to leak out. This is what Kemp's job is. His response to this is by claiming that the Democrats have tried to hack it. I mean, it's really basically what he's trying to do is deflect from the fact that he can't even do his job properly. So here was Stacey Abrams' response.
Are you concerned these racist appeals are going to work?
What I'm concerned about is that his overarching architecture of voter suppression, of ostracization, of demeaning and dehumanizing people, that can cause people to think that their votes don't count, which is why we've been so aggressive about telling people the best antidote to his antics is to actually turn out and engage. And we've seen unprecedented voter turnout because people understand that education and jobs and access to affordable health care are on the ballot this year, and that I'm the only candidate with a comprehensive plan for how we move our state forward together.
So there it is. I mean, she's just maintaining the high road. And
I like the phrase
anecdote
anecdote to his antics.
Right.
That's good. He's like this racist kid, incompetent. I'll deal with his antics by beating him.
Apparently, part of what she's responding to is that there's a robocall going out in Georgia that sounds like this. This is the magical Negro, Oprah Winfrey, asking you to make my fellow negress, Stacey Abrams, governor of Georgia. Then it spews nearly 60 seconds of racism coupled with a dash of anti-Semitism. Here is the audio of the robocall going out in support of Kemp in Georgia. And, you know, the table's been set for this type of stuff. So who knows?
Oprah Winfrey. This is the magical Negro, Oprah Winfrey, asking you to make my fellow negress, Stacey Abrams, the governor of Georgia. Years ago, the Jews who owned the American media saw something in me, the ability to trick dumb white women into thinking I was like them, and to do, read, and think what I told them to. I see that same potential in Stacey Abrams. Where others see a poor man's Aunt Jemima, I see someone white women can be tricked into voting for, especially the fat ones. And so I promise that every single person who votes for Stacey Abrams, you're going to get a new car. So you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. Everybody gets a car. And as far as the race-aware whites who are in the way, don't worry about them. Like I said in that famous interview in 2013, white racists just have to die. This message paid for by the roadtopower.com.
There you go.
God.
Yeah, roadtopower.com apparently is an anti-Semitic video podcasting website. So
apparently Brian Kemp has a history of falsely accusing opposing campaigns of hacks. He claimed that the Obama administration tried to hack him in 2016, and he's sort of wheeled this out in several other races. So this is his go-to.
And we should add, no evidence provided.
Never any evidence.
Who needs evidence? Evidence, schmevidence, folks. Seriously.